What's up? Back with another beer review. It's been a while, and so we're gonna see how this goes because I don't have my normal setup and I can't see myself. So maybe I'm in focus, maybe I'm not. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna put the beer review up regardless. But wanted to start this one by saying you should like, subscribe, do all those things. Like, subscribe, do all those things to this channel because I love doing these beer reviews. And the main reason I've come back with this specific beer review is because I am about to get a box from Tavour. If you don't know Tavour, it's a wonderful app. They ship you beer directly to your house. Some of these beers you're not going to be able to get just by going to your local shop. So if you want to try it out, here's the link below. It's in the description. I didn't actually put it on screen. I'm lazy. But the link's below and you should try it out because I am about to get 15 beers, I believe, from Barrel and Flow, which is one of the first black beer festivals, one of the biggest black beer festivals, and it's in Pittsburgh in September, and I am not going. However, Tavour has made it possible for people like me who can't make it out to try some of these amazing collaborations. So stay tuned. I'm going to be doing every single one, and I'm going to be trying to bring on somebody for at least half of those reviews to try them out with me. Hopefully I'm introducing some people to new beer. Hopefully I'm introducing some people who don't like craft beer to craft beer. That will be a lot of fun, but I'm excited to do that. But today we have another really interesting beer that I got from Tavour. It is Traeblod. So Traeblod, it's a barrel series from, and this is going to be fun to say, it's Mikkeller. It's a Danish brewing company. It's two names put together. Keller is the only one that I can actually kind of say. Mick, I don't know the actual full name of that first one because I am terrible with world things. But this is the San Diego branch of the brewing company, and it's their imperial stout brewed with maple syrup and coffee. And so an imperial stout, that's going to be very much like a porter, except for rather than using your malts, you're going to use roasted barley, which is going to give that coffee, creamier, softer feel to the beer. And it's an imperial, so the stout's already a little higher ABV than most porters, and now you're going to double that up essentially, because that's what we say imperial means. It's just, there was never a real true definition to it, but this is essentially doubling it up. So think double IPA is also an imperial IPA. So you kind of get the same thing there. But let's try this beer out. Definitely see this nice blackness to it. There's this nice coffee brown head that was there when I poured it out originally, and it just looks beautiful. Let's smell it. Ooh, okay, so that maple coffeeness kind of comes out right away. It's almost like having a maple syrupy coffee if you're ever into those lightly flavored coffee, nothing too intense. But that roasted barley really does come out, that roastiness that you get from coffee beans too. You can definitely get that smell. Whew, okay, first and foremost, that is somewhat boozy. And I do not see... Oh, there it is, 14%. Yeah, that'll do it. It is definitely a boozy hit to you, but it is smooth. It's not... Sometimes it can be drinking straight up alcohol with some of these high octane beers that aren't produced well, but it's good because you don't get that punch to the throat like you're gonna die. I've had this sitting out for a while and I put it in the fridge last night, so that might have something to do with it. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know too much when it comes to that. Overall, it's a good beer. I think the average rating on Untappd is 4.31. I will have to say, I think I've had better imperial stouts. This isn't something that I feel like if I saw it as it's getting closer and closer to fall and winter, and that's usually when I'm drinking these type of heavier beers. I don't think this is necessarily something that I would go and reach for. I had a Abraxas, the 2021. It's like a vanilla bean stout, I believe it is, and that's from Perennial, which is one of my favorite brewing companies, and they really knocked it out of the park. So if I was going to put Traeblod versus Abraxas, I would definitely say go Perennial over Mikkeller when it comes to that, and I just got to be honest about that. It's not terrible. That's why I'm going to probably give it a 3.75. And anybody that knows me knows that I'm pretty much a stickler when it comes to my rating. I think my rating average is like 3.56 out of 5. And a lot of that comes down to, did they hit the mark of what they were actually trying to make? Was it so far ahead of everything else that has been made? Do I absolutely love it? And has it been a consistent thing that I go back to? Those are a lot of the reasons why I'll give it a 5. This, I think they hit the mark. They did what they set out to do, it appears. I don't think I would reach back for it. I think it is something that I enjoyed, and if it was on the list and it was the best one on that list, I wouldn't be upset. It's just not something that I would recommend right away as like, oh, if you're going to have an imperial stout, this is the exact one that you need to show off in that style. We have some exciting news when it's coming to the Alternative Blacks podcast, not just this shirt which says "But First Beer," but season 2 is going to be coming to a wrap up. I'll have the link to most of those episodes below, but season 3 is going to come out, and it's either going to be season 3 or season 4 that's going to have a really special announcement, so you're going to have to pay attention to that. However, if you want to buy the dad hat, there's a link below for that, and in the comment section, I just want to let you know, do you like the But First Beer shirt? I'm thinking we're going to sell these. I think I'm going to move the But First ... up top and put beer underneath of it so it reads a little better. But I love this shirt. This is a great beer. Again, this is Traeblod. It's aged in bourbon barrel. I kind of wish that was coming out a little bit more now I'm thinking about it. I did not get too much of the bourbon. Wish the bourbon was a little more bourbony. But again, I think if you want to try it, if you're exploring stouts and want to get that number up on your Untapped like I'm trying to, because you can check my beer resume below as well, it's a good one to check out and give a try. Make sure you follow me on tap. Make sure you're subscribing to this channel, and that if you want to try Tavour, there's a link below, again, that you can try out. If there's a certain beer that you want me to do a review for, let me know in the comment section below as well, and I'll try to find it, and I'll try to review that as well. But as I said, I'm getting 15 beers from Tavour coming up around early September, so keep an eye out because I'm hoping to be dropping a lot more of these videos coming soon. Thanks for watching. See you later.